Hello, Gary Hernandez here, and welcome to Cane Self-Defense with Master Gary Hernandez. In this video, I want to showcase a product that was sent to me from a very good friend of mine, Guy DeRio, also known as Master Ziggy. He's the owner of Cane Fighters International, and he designed a product to go with a cane. It's not a new idea, but he took an old idea and he brought it up to today's standards and time, I feel. And he made it to where it's going to work a lot better. And the product is called the TCR, Tactical Cane Railing System, basically. And it's designed to attach pretty much any kind of tactical flashlight to your cane to allow you to have better visibility and safer walks at night. And I'm going to show you a little bit of how to use it and kind of the pros and cons of it and give you my opinion of it, which I really do like the product because I had a chance to actually work it, use it, and take it for a good test ride. Now, I have the lights at a low level right now, so I can kind of show you a little bit about the product, and then I'll put the lights on and get closer so you can see it. Now, it simply attaches to your cane, and what it does, depending on what kind of light system you have, with one hand, you can activate your light, and now as you're strolling and you're on sidewalks or walking through areas where visibility is low or bad, you have illumination that you can see around the area. The second thing that's good about it is you can also, if you have somebody coming at you, you can lift it up with the touch of a button, blind that individual, and then strike him. You can also, if you want to, and they're coming up, you can hit that button, you can hold that thing activated, and then strike him. And then you can let go, depending on what kind of light you have. Some of you may have where you can use a strobe beam into it. Now, one of the things I'm going to do, I'm going to give you a fair warning. I'm going to lift up to the camera just to give you an idea of this. So I do apologize. And it also depends on what's good about this thing is you can put it to wherever you want. So if you got big hands, small hands, you can adjust where you want it. So as you bring it up and boom, shine it. Again, sorry about that. I just wanted a quick shine to the camera so you get an idea. And it's a one, depending on what kind of light you have, one touch, it's on, one touch, it's off. So what makes this good, again, I'll cover the three things I like about the system. Number one, here I am. I have visibility when I'm walking. And second thing is, an attacker comes up, I have boom in his eyes, and then I can sit there and blind him for a second and strike. Also, depending on the light you have, if you happen to fall down and you're kind of hurt and you're having a hard time getting up and you need help and you're trying to call for people, if you have a strobe light, you can use your strobe light to kind of shine out to the people, hey, I need help. And they see the strobe light sitting there moving around and they can kind of get an idea if something's wrong. So we're going to put the lights on right now. I'm going to kind of show you a little bit about this and talk a little bit more about it. Now, remember I said there were companies that made lights for canes, and they have done that in the past. I even did a video on one. The thing I didn't like about it was the fact that when you buy from another company that just designs a light for a cane, you're limited to what that light is, which means it's going to look the way that is, it's going to be whatever size that is, and it's going to have a certain lumen, so it may not be very powerful for what you need. And one I had bought and I had tested, and it was okay as a light. It wasn't very bright, and I'm going to show it to you right here. It was cheap, $12.95. Yes, that's the old saying: you pay what you get for. And to go on the cane, it's plastic, and you put it on there like that. Very low profile, but well, except for one thing, this one glowed in the dark. Nice to see that it glowed in the dark, but it also kind of told people where you're at if you didn't have your light on. But the thing about it is, I was showing just a little hit and it flew off. It fell on my mats, my rubber mats, and it broke. Hit a rubber mat and broke. So there went $12.95 in one shot. Does that mean I'm going to strike people? No, no, no. But what if my cane fell and it hit? Then it broke, so I'm out a light. What's good about the system that Master Ziggy designed is the fact that you can sit there and take any tactical light you have that you mount to either a handgun or a rifle, and you can mount it to this railing system. And I'm going to pull this off. Whoops, excuse me. Right now I have a Valkyrie O light on here. So I have the PL3. Oops, let me just give you, kind of show you that. So I have the PL3, and I went with this one because it's low profile. It attaches to my cane, And again, there are three different sizes that you can have. So it doesn't matter the size of your cane, an inch, 7/8, little bit over an inch if it was that big. So you have different sizes that it can attach to. It doesn't matter if it's a crook, doesn't matter if it's an Irish stick, and it doesn't matter. I'm sorry, I keep hitting the on button. Doesn't matter if it's a derby. Same thing. It attaches to my derby, it comes off, and it goes on. And again, one button hit, and I'm good to go. Now, when this was designed, it was designed for the everyday person. So, again, for the person that's walking around and you want to have good visibility. Now, also, when you're shining at someone's eyes and you go in with that two-hand bayonet strike, it'll stay on that cane. I will tell you, though, if you're swinging it really hard, by your second or third hit, it's going to probably pop off, realistically. But you can also use a little bit of a Velcro strap to go around there and secure it on there better if you want to. And that way it stays on there if you feel the need. But that's up to you. I do recommend, though, and this is just a personal thing for me, you want to get the right light for the railing system. Here's another light I have designed for one of my other weapons. And if you notice, it's very high profile. It sticks out, but this one has the light and the laser. You don't need a laser on a cane. Before somebody goes, why do you have a laser on a cane? No, you don't need a laser on a cane. Sorry. The light fixture itself, though, is nice to have because now you have a lighting system, again, for your stroll. So I prefer to go with, and I'm not a spokesperson for Olight, I just like that company very well. I got them on my rifles and my guns. But I do like them also on my cane railing system. So again, if you get an opportunity, contact Cane Fighters International. Talk, see what they have for you. There's different sizes. It'll fit pretty much every cane there is. Contact them and talk to them. They'll be glad to answer all your questions. So hopefully that helps. Thank you very much. If you get an opportunity, subscribe to the channel, Gary Hernandez, and we will see you guys very soon. And now we can even see you, sorry about that, in the dark. Good night.